So, warming up our body as always, 50 jumps. Today is cold. As always, don't jump higher than your feet or ankles or knees are asking you today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, There are different bodies for different styles of Taiko. Our classes kind of oriented ourselves a little bit more towards being healthy for your body, knowing your limitations in your joint health or in your endurance, and then still, with all that, be able to express yourself. My name is Kotaro Yamakawa. I go by Ko, and I am the Taiko instructor here at the Berkeley Buddhist Temple for the past, I guess, 4 years. During the day, I am a graduate student in the UC Berkeley Physics Department, pursuing a PhD in condensed matter physics. But on every Sunday, I come here at the Berkeley Buddhist Temple and I teach. And we kind of grew from a group of 4 people as a class to basically getting to the very limit of what we can maintain. So like 12 to 15 people per class. Don, con, skon, ko, don, gong. Yeah. So don, con, ko, don, Whenever we're starting off a new type of form, is we spend a good 2 weeks just exploring what is our range of motion in our hips for this form, as well as how hard can we play and how far away can our arms extend away from the drum.
I think Ko fits with my personality because I'm a real organized person, and so is he. So he starts the class, he'll say, okay, this is the history of Taiko or this song. This is the Kuchi Shoga. This is a drill we're going to do to help you learn parts of the song. And then he'll go over each piece. But now he's changing it, not changing it, but he's doing nuances to it. So it's like, okay, instead of going, you're going up, so whip your hands at the top. Little tiny things. And I've never had that before. You've always just played. But he talks about the smaller things you can do to make it look different or make it look more interesting.
What I like about Taiko is that you're not just constrained to sit down and be in one place. You use your whole body to play. For me, that lets me express myself a lot more, I think. I've always liked things that move my body. Using my full range of motion to express myself, to do these techniques, I think, is something I really like.
We have guest performers from Calraijin Taiko, a guest performer from Jiten Taiko, and then we will have like a lot of things happening. This will be a nice way to bring all the Taiko people all together. And did we publicize the recital?
Yeah.
Okay. Taiko was something that was just used as an instrument in Japan. And then around the 1950s or so, after the American occupation of Japan, people really wanted to bring about something uniquely Japanese to show off to the world. And from that kind of spirit, a lot of Taiko drumming was put on as a performance on stage. In America, it's a little bit different. The way it really spread across America was through the Buddhist temples, and this intention that comes up in Buddhism a lot of how do we bring the community together. I'm personally not Buddhist, but I really, really do believe in the tool of Taiko to bring a community together, whether it's creating one or whether it's just to bring an audience together to watch something together.
I lived in New York until 2019. One of the first things I did when I came here was look up Japanese Buddhist temples. It was some part of my identity that I hadn't really been involved in back in the East Coast. This was something I didn't know at the time, but I'd find out over the following 5 years, is the distinct Japanese-American culture of having a temple as a community gathering place, having weekly services, and having things like taiko classes. That's all very Japanese-American, very California, Hawaii, and something that I didn't really know existed until I came here.
He's even going to roll
No,
here.
no, he's gonna roll on the big drum outside,
Oh, okay.
but he's gonna do that while we come out.
I didn't think he was gonna roll.
During one of the classes, we learned that two of the members had been in the same internment camp during World War II. And so they had found out because one of them had a picture from their time at the camps. And while they were showing it to people, one of them said, "Oh, that's me in the picture." That was really powerful. Just feeling like a part of history in that moment, having people that had lived through that and are there and can tell us the stories. I think those are some of the things that I think I'll remember for a long time.
When you're playing as an ensemble, things are a little bit different. You're playing together with everyone else, and being part of this ensemble group, or this ensemble taiko, which we call kumi taiko, really means that you have to share something to feel like you're playing together. Just because you're playing the same beats right next to each other doesn't necessarily mean you're playing together. We kind of, a lot of the students tend to initially just focus on themselves and how their body feels. How do I get this done technically? But there are times where I'm just like, stop, just look at each other. Like, I don't care if you mess up. Please stop caring if you mess up. You will mess up, I don't care. Look at each other and play. Everything locks in, everyone's more comfortable, everyone's laughing with each other. They'll make tons of mistakes, but they won't lose where they're at. They'll be playing together.
By the time you perform, it just flows, hopefully. And even through your mistakes, it still flows. And it's more like having fun right now. You know, we played with the Cal group on one song, and they have lots of energy. But then we're with them, so it kind of combines, and our energy level goes up with them too. So that was pretty cool when we did that last year. I think with Taiko, this is probably my 15th year. I think the most important thing to me is the community. This is my new group, so that's the thing that's gone all the way through, is the community. And more than the technique or more than the taiko itself is what's most important to me.
One thing that I don't really get anywhere else is hanging out with all the aunties in the class. It's kind of like having an extra set of grandparents, you know? They're like my extra grandmas for me and Jen. When we got married, one of the aunties like baked us a bunch of sweets and gave us a little gift, and that meant a lot. So it's little things like that outside of just the learning the technique of taiko, which I also really like, being able to spend time with these people, I think, is the thing that has kept us in the class for so long.
We've all been really open in sharing parts of our lives in this. Everyone knows everyone's partners and their family and their lives, and it definitely didn't start off that way. I can only say that maybe it had something to do with my teaching. Hopefully it had something to do with the Taiko, but it's definitely just grown. It's just that over time we become really, really good friends.